Welcome to Wild Sun Tarot. This is your monthly energy check-in for the zodiac sign of Aries. Welcome Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today we will go through your energy for the month of November. We will check your current energy. We will see a little bit about your past and see how are you moving forward, okay? So let's have that deep dive. Okay, we have Two of Swords, we have Nine of Wands. Someone's been through something. Someone's been through something very general, but it feels like Aries, you are not really giving full, permission to speak about your feelings with the Two of Swords. And with the Nine of Wands, I get the feeling that it's because you've tired of some type of road you've been on, right? Could be alone, could be with someone else, but it feels like something is not giving you the, it's not measuring your expectations. It's not giving you the fruits you would expect at this point in your life, in your journey. And with Nine of Wands, you feel a bit hesitant, and also like it's an energy of someone who's been through a lot of hurt and a lot of effort, and what it got from it, it's not satisfying, right? But maybe you're just not wanting to really admit that you're unhappy with this solution, right? If this was a project you worked on very, very hard, and maybe you sacrificed a lot, it's hard for you to admit that the results are not what you expected, and they're actually too little, too late, or just not sufficient in the long term. So maybe it's time to step away from this. But that's your past energy, right? Let's see how that developed into the future. It doesn't have to be a project. It could be a connection as well. It could be whatever in your life that you've worked on. But it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for you, okay? And we're moving from Two of Swords to Eight of Swords. So you see, because you're not acknowledging that this project is maybe just didn't work out, which is okay, or like relationships, sometimes things don't work out, it's normal, okay? Not everything in your life will. But instead of acknowledging those feelings that you have, you're pushing them farther, and now it's reflecting how you feel about yourself. So now you may feel currently in your current energy that you're something else than you are, right? So you're pushing the failure on yourself very tightly, and you're actually blocking yourself from moving forward in any case here, okay? You see, she's coming from like being blind to right now imagining that she's trapped, right? So you may feel like right now the situation is kind of like out of your out of possibility to move. And with the Wheel of Fortune in your current energy, things are changing, and Wheel of Fortune is not always a fortune, so it's not always changing the way we want. It's not always just a granted happiness, right? But it may turn around at any point. So right now in your life, I feel like I don't know if you actually moved away from this energy or not, but what's happening is that you're realizing that you cannot control certain things, and things don't work out always the way you plan, right? You feel kind of trapped within this energy, and there's a need for more self-care, okay? So whatever that is that it didn't work out the way you wanted, maybe in the long run, it's supposed to teach you something, right? Maybe that connection is supposed to prepare you for a new one, or this business is supposed to prepare you for a different path in your career, right? But I don't think you understand this. You're more like closing yourself off and trying to protect as much as you can whatever it is that you have, even if it's not enough. Yeah, everything is changing. I feel like also things may change for good. With the Wheel of Fortune, you never know. I feel like this can be something that in the end it turns out well for you, okay? It was great, it was like for you, but it doesn't feel like that for the current moment. With the Eight of Swords, you really need to just realize that you're not trapped, and this may be like a right direction, right? So the most important thing is to focus on what you have and how you can take care of yourself within that reality that you are in at the moment, right? This will change soon, but you need to cope with what it is. Let's see how that energy presents itself moving forward, Aries. And I know Aries for you it's sometimes difficult because you're rushed very quickly, and you also very tend to be stubborn like a Taurus. Okay, we have Page of Pentacles and we have Queen of Cups. Good. That's good energy. Let's see what else. We have 2 more cards. Oh, beautiful. We have Divine Partnership here. Oh, wow. I will tell you a little bit more if this is about partnership or stuff like that. But they show up here as well. So beautiful alignment. It feels like emotionally you're starting to open up soon. With 5 of Pentacles, it still feels like you're kind of don't know where's the way out, but at least you're acknowledging your feelings. So you're letting your sorrow or your anger or whatever that is that stopped you here, right, being hurt. And that's a good way to heal and to find a solution. With Page of Pentacles, it feels like you may be trying to plan like how to move forward, okay? Whatever that is, if it didn't work out, you're trying to plant a new seed or like, you know, like manage with what you have, okay? This is my reality. What can I do next? And that's great energy with Page of Pentacles. With 5 of Pentacles, I would advise you to keep your hopes up because readjusting doesn't mean you're giving up or that it will never work out. It just means that for now, the plan needs to be changed, right? But with 5 of Pentacles, it feels like you know the way out. Maybe for some of you, you feel like you're a little bit like ashamed that you need to change the direction or like readjust, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I just want to remind you that sometimes the way out is the obvious one, and it doesn't mean that you will never be back, okay? Just for some of you. With the Queen of Cups and King of Cups, it feels like you're really like your creative power are on top, and you're really in tune. It's a very mature energy. It can be also that you have a divine partnership here, so you have someone who really supports you and love you tons, and you go through this with that person, okay? So a lot of beautiful energy here in the future. Let's see how that goes through partnerships, through your material, and through the health. Let's see how that shows up for you. So we will dive deep into what it is exactly, okay? Okay, for partnerships, we have 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting energy. So let's discuss it. So if this is about a partnership, right, it feels like you're trying to create something with your partner. Maybe you're creating a family, maybe you're creating a house, maybe you're creating a business, maybe you're just trying to step up in the relationship, and it turns out you guys are different, right? Or you play different roles in that relationship, and it needed some adjustment. So I feel like what happened is that maybe you were on different pages with your partner, right? They wanted a different things on different level, like they wanted already move out and you just needed to wait, and maybe you felt like or maybe you were the one who wanted to move out and they needed to wait, and you were like trying to adjust yourself, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, it felt like it's not enough. And then you go to that spiraling energy with the 8 of Swords without thinking that there's no way out currently, right? But again, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. So I feel like this partner will come around if they're not yet. And what you need to do is just to communicate and also focus on yourself, because if someone is not on your page level, right? At the moment, you need to also remember what you want and what you need here. But soon into the future, Aries, I feel like there's someone here, I feel like it's the same person, honestly, that shows up. You just need to readjust with the planning and like get on the same page, basically, with 3 of Pentacles. You're on different pages, okay? So just talk with that person. There's a lot of love here. There needs to be some type of plan and structure made, and it's not a hopeless situation. So pretty good, Aries, pretty good. You just need to just let go with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Just focus on yourself and don't make things up. This person is showing up here into your energy with a very beautiful energy of King of Cups. It's a divine partnership, so just chill, Aries, okay? Then we have the Hermit and we have 5 of Wands. Exactly, so 5 of Wands kind of adds to the situation overall. I feel like you're very like on the edge, and you're really like, Aries, you don't like when people have a different opinions than you, right? And you're very quick to confront, to have an argument and stuff like that. Here you need to kind of realize that people may be on different pages, or they may feel differently, and there's nothing you can do about it then except listening. So again, there's just readjusting of pages. It also may teaches you, even if it's not a relationship, because this is just your overall energy. 5 of Wands is teaching you that people think differently. They're from different places, they're from different mindset, they're from different sexualities, gender, and everything. There's so many differences between us, and the only way to understand is to trying to change the perspective, right? And not just trying to question it. So that's it here. And then we have the Hermit regarding your, if this is about like your material world, your finances, I think you need to really check in with yourself, right? What is this taught you? If this was like a plan that didn't work out for a company, or like whatever it is, there's something that you are really trying hard for, went through some hardship and it didn't work out the way you wanted. It's okay. You just need to realign, especially with the Wheel of Fortune being here. You need to kind of like go into your Hermit zone and think of a new idea. Take whatever failures you've been through in that previous job or your material situation, and try to find a solution for yourself to care for yourself, right? I think money is not coming at the moment, but it's not about money. It's something bigger. It's about what you want to do. And this creative power that is coming next, and the plan, I feel like you can figure it out easily if you just separate yourself right now from the noises, okay? And this feeling of like, oh, I failed again, or like, oh my God, I'm miserable, that I can never do anything right. It's not that. It's not that. You just need a different plan, a different way. This was just a lesson. This wasn't supposed to work out either way. So that's when it comes to your material world. Now, let's see some oracle messages, okay? The end of the tough cycle approach. Just look at that, Aries. Yeah, I told you, like this was in the past. Now you're healing. The good energy is coming in. Look at that. The end of tough cycle approaches. It's gonna end soon. You just need to hold on there and rearrange. Beautiful. I really love when that all comes together like that. Let's see one more oracle message for you, Aries. Let's see one more message for my Aries. I know, Aries, you're not the patient ones, so it can be hard sometimes. We have love appears, and I see it appear here. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Today I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. My prayers are heard, and God sends angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love appears. Beautiful. And I think it does. It also speaks about this, you know, we're human, we react to what happens. So if you've been through a tough time, if you've been through some failures or things turned back for you, right, you will get into that spiral, anxious energy here. But again, Wheel of Fortune is turning, and good stuff up here as well, and this cycle is ending slowly. So you know, it's been a bit tough, rough, but it's coming out to a good place. You just need to make sure you hear yourself out, care for you and for the other, and just rearrange with a new plan. So that's the energy for you, Aries, for this month, for the month of November. I hope you enjoyed. You can leave me a comment and tell me a little bit more about your situation. Maybe you can connect to other Aries out there for the November month. If you would like to have a private reading or check out my other channels, everything is down below in the description. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next month with a new message. Bye bye.